Why is the Peachkin barcode mirrored? It starts and ends with an 8, then mirrors with a 2. This is Pinkner's way of showing the double reality of Fromville. But look at the final 0. In coding, that's a version marker. It means Victor is Generation 0, the original anchor of the loop. The system isn't being generous by feeding him. It's branding him. He is nourished by the same hand that broke him, and we're explaining why Victor is the human battery keeping 1978 alive. Jeff Pinkner's background with shows like Fringe and Lost reveals a creator who treats every frame as if it were a legal document. In his view, there are no throwaway lines and certainly no accidental props. When a barcode graces the screen for more than a fleeting moment, it's not just a random graphic. It's a signature. In the universe of From, this signature is etched onto the one item Victor trusts most, his cans of peaches. In his worlds, objects don't merely fill the frame they bear witness. A number lingers because it serves as evidence. A prop exists because it carries memory. So when a barcode rests on a can of peaches in From, it doesn't sit quietly. It hums. If you were to scan that barcode with a standard scanner, it would come up empty. It holds 14 digits, an illegal count in a retail world that typically requires 12 or 13. Kicking off with a prefix of 981, it corresponds to a non-existent country code. This is Pinkner's way of marking the supplies as manifested. These cans didn't just fall off a truck in Maine. 14 digits, an impossible prefix. A country that doesn't exist. It's not counterfeit. It's something stranger. An imitation crafted by a system that understands structure but not origin. Hidden within that 14-digit string is the year 1978, the date of the massacre that left a young boy alone in a town filled with corpses. By embedding this date into the peaches, the system turns the simple act of eating into a dark sacrament. Every time Victor pops a lid, he's literally consuming the year of his greatest trauma. This recurring ritual keeps him anchored to the very moment the town claimed him. The food sustains him, but the code on the label serves as a reminder of who controls his survival. The cans aren't shipped, they're produced. Nestled within that illegal string of numbers is 1978. The year the town fell silent. The year a boy survived against all odds. The year Victor transformed from a child into a witness. There's a haunting symmetry in the arrangement of those numbers. The first block starts and ends with an 8, while the second block begins and ends with a 2. This mirrored pattern reflects the dual nature of Fromville itself, the surface reality we perceive, and the deeper, ancient layers that seep through. It's a visual representation of the double or reflection, a theme Pinkner explored in depth in the alternate universes of Fringe, in Lost, where time coils rather than flows. Here, the code suggests that 1978 is not merely a relic of the past, it's concurrent. The massacre isn't just a memory. The extra 0 at the end acts like a version marker or reset point in a line of code. It indicates that this is Generation 0, the original iteration of the loop that began when blood soaked the soil in 1978. Ultimately, the barcode reveals that the system is both omniscient and deeply personal. It doesn't just generate random food, it generates Victor's food. It knows his history, his preferred brand, and the exact date his world ended. By placing that information on a peach can, the system whispers a harsh truth. Your safety hinges on your trauma. You are nourished by the same hand that broke you, and as long as you keep consuming what it provides, don't hug a tree on the trailer. They moved 5 miles away. Jokes. From that moment onward, peaches are no longer just fruit in syrup. They are relics. Each lid he opens is a quiet reenactment. Each bite is communion with the worst day of his life. The town nourishes him, but it brands the meal with the date of its claim. He is the anchor point that keeps it alive. As long as he eats, the year continues. As long as the year continues, the system persists. The peaches aren't acts of generosity, and the barcode isn't just a label. It's a signature on a contract signed in blood, witnessed by a child, and never revoked.